Hello and welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to go over my January goals and then I'm going to say which ones I accomplished by going over them. And then I'm going to give you the goals I have for this month. And we are in February. We're a few days into February. Hope everyone's having a good month thus so far and had a good month last month. All right. I had 6 goals total, which I achieved all of them. Yay, me. I love achieving my goals, but pay loans on time. This is a goal I just have every single month. Because I want to just keep up with my debt and paying it off. I'm not paying it off aggressively per se right now. I would love to in the future, like, have a higher paying job where I can aggressively pay it off. But right now, that is not in the cards, unfortunately. But we are, you'll see in a second, we are getting headed in that direction soon, hopefully. Work over 80 hours, and that just, like, is for the month total, which I also achieved. I barely achieved it. But, yeah, I work a retail job, so it's not like I could, like, ask for more hours because we are just coming out of busy season, and so we have to get what we get, and then hopefully we can get more hours coming up soon as it approaches spring and Christmas is not in spring and summertime. Update resume. I did update my resume, and in conjunction apply to 3 jobs. Yes, I did. I'm so happy I did. Haven't I've heard no's from them, for most of them, but you know, it's just, you gotta keep moving forward, kind of gotta keep moving forward. Enjoy my time off more and use it more in more productive ways. I would say I have been using it in more productive ways because I was using my time off to apply to jobs and stuff. I did only apply to 30, but I also updated my resume, which, oddly enough, I didn't really have to do. I must have, like, had that as a goal months ago and forgot about that, so I'd have to go back and see which month I had that in, but yeah. And then the last one was enjoy my birthday month. Yeah, I did. I actually had a really good birthday this year. And yeah, hopefully next year will be just as good, if not better. And then February. A lot of it is literally similar goals. You'll notice if you watch my other goal videos, my other videos, period, because that's literally the only other videos on my channel. But you'll notice a trend and a pattern that I have the same goal for 5 months and then I'll change it to a different goal. But I'll have similar goals. I just do that if I forget, like, because sometimes I'm like, I don't dream big right now. I just am like, a lot of my goals are like habits I want to have, so we'll see. Pay loans on time. Again, same old, same old. I will continue to have that until I pay off my loans. Work over 75 hours. I wanted to put 80, but there's 28 days. But also there's similar amount of time to work because every week I'm given either 2 or 3 days off. So yeah, I'm enjoying that 2 or 3 days off. But yeah. Apply to 4 jobs. I upped it by 1 because I had to update my resume and make sure it was updated last month. But basically just like 1 job per per week. But yeah, also if I have, there's literally room for improvement. So like if I'm just saying, like, these are the bare minimum things I want to do, but if I exceed them exponentially, that would be amazing. Like if I worked more than 75 hours, may say I worked 85, like that would be amazing. And same with apply to 4 jobs. Like if I applied to 8, like that's so great. Enjoy my time off more and use it in more productive ways. I think this will be the last month I hopefully have that goal. But you know, you never know. So come back next month to see if it's the same goal 5 months in a row. I do need to get better at making goals that are not like that are just new and fresh. And then average 5K steps a day. I put this because right now, that last month actually, I averaged like almost 9,000 steps a day because I was doing a challenge most of last month where I was trying to walk 7,000 steps. I'm still doing that challenge. I have actually 4 or 5 days left from filming and posting this. And one of the goals is I have like 5 goals. I might do a video on that challenge actually. But one of those goals is to do 7K steps minimum, but most days off I've been trying to get 10K steps. So we'll see what happens. And then yeah, I wanted to average 5K because I wanted to give myself a break this month from like huge step goals. Just because I pushed so hard last month, and I just like, I know it's gonna be above. Like, I would love for it to be 6,000. Like, I wouldn't love for it to go down super significantly, but I just put an average that way. Like, towards the beginning of the month, we're gonna probably be averaging like 7,000 to 8,000, and then it might taper off. I don't know how low it'll go, but the average should be 6,000, 8,000, no, 5,000 steps this month, and I'll be a happy camper. Go to bed before 12 a.m. consistently. I have 2 types of shifts, morning / afternoon, or like closing mid-morning, or closed shifts. Not closing, opening mid-morning. Yeah. Anyway, so I have like 2 to 3 types of shifts. But sometimes I will have a closing and then an opening shortly after. So I just need to be better about consistently going to bed. In sophomore year and potentially junior year, I was really good at going to bed earlier, like at 11:30 to 12:30, preferably 11:45-ish. Because my freshman year was an absolute disaster of sleep. I thought I was getting 7 hours of sleep. I was getting 6 hours of sleep a night, and I was literally, I kid you not, I was bragging to people in my hall that I was getting 8 hours, 6 hours, 7 hours of sleep, and I was getting 6. So yeah, but I do notice a huge improvement in my cognitive function and just in general when I get more sleep, and when I do go to bed earlier. So I want to make that a routine and a strict timeline to go to bed. Will it happen this month? No, I don't know. But this also may be a goal you will be seeing in the future from me. So stick around and find out. But that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed my video. See you guys later.